Race to recount is still on this midday after days of a closely watched machine recount. The process is not quite over. Florida must now manually recount the Senate and Agriculture Commissioner race.
NBC6 reporter Julia Bagg live at Broward Elections headquarters in Lauderhill. Julia, the manual recount began early this morning, but we are learning workers in Broward County are already done for the day.
They finished a little bit earlier than they expected. Here is where it was happening. You remember that big crowd that you saw out here this morning. They, of course, went inside. So what's happened now is most of the heavy lifting is done for the day. Tallying votes by hand. Hundreds of counters at the folding tables with even more lawyers poring over ballots together. This morning, both Democrats and Republicans reported smooth sailing. But when it comes to the results, they disagree.
Bill Nelson needs to concede graciously so our country can move on and Rick Scott can be seated as the senator from Florida.
Democrats say not so fast.
Let the law work what it's supposed to do, go through the operation. You know, it's unfortunate it takes so long, but you want to make sure every vote's counted, and you want to make sure every vote's counted accurately.
So that's the Senate race that they were working on today, and right now the Broward Canvassing Board is just going over some of those ballots. Those are the latest details. Tomorrow is when they start that manual recount for the Commissioner of Agriculture race. Live in Lauderhill, Julia Bagg, NBC6 News.
And after missing the big deadline for the machine recount, Palm Beach County started the manual recount process just a couple of minutes ago at 11. Palm Beach County must do a manual recount for the Senate and Agriculture Commissioners races, plus the State House race. All results are due by noon on Sunday.
And the NBC6 app, that's where you'll find the latest updates for you, the latest numbers once that manual recount is concluded. Of course, on the NBC6 app or NBC6.